Good morning. I hope you guys slept well. I got my little Nina doggy here with me. She's so sweet, huh? Are you sweet? Yeah. It's sweet, sweet girl. Actually nothing planned today. So we're just gonna be sitting here relaxing. Liam's at school, Angie's working. I'm here just editing yesterday's vlog. Just trying to relax. My stomach is pretty upset. I don't know how I feel about my new IBS medication. It's definitely working with TMI, but the diarrhea, but I think it's causing me to become backed up. I've been noticing more that I've been struggling with constipation. So it might not be the one for me. I don't know. So, but yeah, so decided to have some pizza last night. What an awful idea. I knew it was going to be an awful idea as I was doing it, even before I was doing it, but you know, sometimes it just looks so good. And I am paying for it greatly. I am been super nauseous all night long, and this morning, I fell asleep at 9:30, before 9:30, because Liam went down at 9:30, and I was supposed to put him down, but that did not happen because I fell asleep. So Andrew shut the lights off in the living room and put him down while I slept. So I got a lot of sleep last night. So I forgot to do a closing video last night too because I fell asleep. Oh well, that's alright. So that's all that was really going on. Oh yeah, I was thinking this morning that when I saw my primary doctor, excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, what, baby? What? Whoa, it's a good girl. When I saw my primary, just had so much going on that I completely forgot to bring up my asthma medication. I haven't been taking it because it causes me to be really congested, like more so than I already am. Especially like when I wake up and everything, I feel wicked congested. But when I take that stuff, I feel even more congested, like in my chest and everything. So totally forgot to bring up like maybe like an alternative asthma medication. So I'm gonna message him today. Oh, is that better? Are you more comfy now? Are you more comfy now? So, that actually kind of hurts my ribs. Okay. Alright, I don't know what she's doing now. So I'm gonna message him also today to see if there's like an alternative medication that I could use. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So, remember earlier how I mentioned how I was gonna talk to my doctor about changing my asthma medication? Well, that's because I forgot to do it when I was there on the 27th of October. And the reason I remembered today is because I am struggling to breathe. I forgot that I was going to message him again, but the struggling to breathe has gotten a little worse. And usually when I'm struggling to breathe, I completely forget I have a rescue inhaler. I usually just fight it. But why fight it when I've been given this? So, I'm going to do this and then I'll come back and explain more about this. Okay. So in the spring, I was really having a lot of asthma attacks, just where I would walk upstairs and I felt like I could barely breathe, and like just walking just caused me to really struggle to breathe. So my doctor put me on Symbicort. I had tried Breo, which is a daily inhaler that you do twice a day, but that was making me feel really congested in my chest. I already struggle with like chest congestion, but the Breo was making me feel even more congested than I already felt. And then, so when I was struggling in the spring with the asthma attacks, he put me on Symbicort to see if that would help with like the like the congestion I was feeling. And then he also put me on Ventolin. Can you see that? Yeah. Which is a rescue inhaler. So if you're having like an asthma attack, you just you take a couple puffs of this. And so I tried that for a while. And this helps. Definitely helps. But like I was having other problems, and I went to my neurologist for a different appointment. To try and figure out this whole like the POTS I have, to figure out why being upright was making me dizzy. And then she saw that I was on metoprolol, which I used to take for my heart palpitations. And I told her I had just been diagnosed with asthma. She told me that being on metoprolol can exacerbate asthma. And so I was taken off the metoprolol, and the asthma attacks got better. I still struggle with like trouble breathing, but not to the point of where I just feel like I could barely breathe at all. I still struggle with like feeling breathless and everything, especially like when I'm talking or walking, but it's not as intense as it was in the springtime. And so after getting off of the metoprolol, it got better, and then like I just kind of forgot about the Ventolin, even though it could have helped so much during like after being taken off the metoprolol. I just honestly just didn't even think about this, and so this morning just seemed to be really bad with like trying to catch my breath and everything. And so I mentioned bringing up the Symbicort issue to my my primary with you guys, and then it made me remember I have Ventolin. I don't need to sit here and suffer and try to wait this out. I can get relief. Oh, I tell you, sometimes there's just too much on your plate and you can't remember everything. But I did just get done messaging my primary to ask if there's an alternative to the Symbicort, which, like I said before, is like a daily inhaler for asthma. I think it's used for COPD too. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to wait back to hear from him. I'm hoping that there is an alternative because the Symbicort makes me feel congested. I already struggle with feeling congestion in my chest and everything, especially in the mornings. But the Symbicort definitely makes that feel more increased. So, I don't know. We'll see. But that's the story about how I have the Ventolin. Not fentanyl. Did I say fentanyl? But I meant Ventolin. So, yeah. So, I'm glad I finally remembered I had this. I leave it in my, I have this thing I leave in my purse. It's just, I'll show you in just a second. So, it's basically just like, a first aid kit thing that you can get. I got this from Target. But, here, let me pause it and turn the camera around. It's at Target, and I just keep this in my purse. It is kind of big, but it keeps, like, my EpiPen in it, which I need to renew this. I'm allergic to bees, so I have this in there. I like keeping this in my purse during the wintertime, too, so that if we're out and about and someone needs an EpiPen, because most people who need EpiPens do not carry it with them, I'll have one. So, I'm not even showing this to you. So, I'll have an EpiPen if someone needs it, you know. And then it's just like Benadryl that I take when I take the EpiPen. And for those who have EpiPens and have never needed to use them, and like you're kind of afraid to use them because of your fear of pain, let me just tell you, when I first did this, I didn't know it was in my leg. So I was nervous as well because it's a needle going in your thigh. And so what I did is I relaxed all the muscles in my thigh, and you ram it in your thigh, and I'm sitting there like, is it even in? But I counted that, because you have to count 10 seconds before releasing it. I waited 10 seconds just in case it was in, and I pulled it out, and I had blood coming out my leg. I didn't even know it was inside me at all. So that just goes to show that there is, for me personally, I felt no pain. So, but also in here, I have my rescue inhaler that I leave here. This is why I forgot that I had the Ventolin, because I leave it in this little pouch here. It's not in my medicine container, which is this here. But I like to leave it in here so that if I'm out and about, I'll have it with me. So that is why I forgot about the Ventolin. But while we're here, I might as well finish showing you this. This is all my medical information, you know, like my in case emergency contacts, all my doctor contacts, my conditions, and all the medication I take. So I have that with me. Lip balm. Who doesn't need a lip balm? Especially when you struggle with dry lips. I just have Tylenol and ibuprofen. I really don't use this much because I don't find that it really helps me anymore. But if like someone I love or just anyone I know needs it, I have it. Why not carry it with me if I already have it? And then I have eye drops because I struggle with some pretty bad dry eyes. My ophthalmologist gave me these. Apparently, the ones that you get from over the counter aren't that great, and so he gave me the subscription version. He got me an overnight one and just like a day one. I have my medical alert bracelet that I wear during the summer because I'm allergic to bees. I would hate to be out in public with my son, be unable to speak, and not having the EMTs know where to get a hold of anyone. So I have this for summertime. And then just some Band-Aids, just because you never know when they're needed. And I have Imodium, because I struggle with IBS. So I like keeping these with me, just all, yeah. But anyways, this is like my emergency slash, yeah, I would say emergency container, just in case anything is needed. But, yep, here comes Nina. Hi, Nina. So that is the story about how I got the fentanyl and why it took me so long to remember that I have this. So I'll talk to you in a little while. I tell you, the speaking, man, is getting out of control. I'll talk to you guys in a little while. So, to make this vlog not so wicked short, figured I'd just talk a little bit. Liam is whining in his room, not napping when he should be napping. I think we're coming close to an end of having a napping child. I am fighting migraine that's been going on today. It seems to be getting worse as it goes on. Sometimes I can find medication that helps. Like, I take Excedrin migraine. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. And right now, it seems like it is not helping. I feel like I need to turn down these lights. I tried cleaning a little bit, that didn't work, but I had to turn the lights on because Liam and I were doing homework. You saw in yesterday's vlog, if you happened to watch it, I got to use my wheelchair for the first time out in public. Let's try that again. I'll keep having issues with storage because I record all my videos here on my phone. But anyways, like I said a second ago, if you happen to watch yesterday's vlog, you'll see that I used my wheelchair for the first time out in public. Which is kind of nice to not rely on hoping that the store has a wheelchair I can use. Walmart, I know, has one, but they're not always available, so which is kind of nice not having to stress over, are they going to have a wheelchair? Am I going to be able to go shopping today? But I will say, when I do use a wheelchair out in public, I've gotten to the point where I don't really care what strangers think, but it still can be very awkward when I run into someone I know. Like I ran into a friend last night when I was at Walmart, and I know she could care less if I'm in a wheelchair or not, and she's totally understanding. And she's such a sweet, sweet girl. But, regardless, my heart always drops when I'm in a wheelchair in public and I see someone I know. I'm like, I get a little panicky inside and I'm like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, what are they thinking? And people don't care. I know in my head that people don't care, but sorry about that. I had a sudden decrease in my heart rate. Got down in the 50s. It made me feel really dizzy. I had a weird taste in the back of my throat and my mouth. I feel short of breath. I have no clue what happened. My heart rate's back up to 68, so that's good. Still feeling it though. was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I guess it doesn't matter. Sorry, my heart rate is just all over the place right now. It's falling back down to the low 60s. Just dropping it a little bit again. I have no clue what's going on. I think I'm gonna let you go for now. I'm not feeling great. Yeah. So, just figured I'd explain why I just abruptly ended the last clip. Feel really shaky right now. So, I think I'm gonna go lay down. Just don't feel well. I'll talk to you guys a little later. So, I'm gonna end it early tonight. It's only 7:30, but I've been feeling pretty awful today. I just got done feeding Liam some dinner, so he's in his room watching a movie and eating. And I'm not eating dinner. The nausea is out of control today. Told you, never hold on to this thing. All I had today was half a celery stick, and that did not go over well. So I don't know what's going on with me today between the asthma, my stomach issues, my POTS is crazy today, and my neuropathy today too, man. On my left foot, my big toe, and my second to the toe next to my big toe, and then a little bit up halfway my foot is like numb. Just, I can flick it and it doesn't hurt. You know? So I'm just having a really bad off day and the migraine. But, so I'm just gonna end it here. I'm watching some YouTube videos. I'm currently watching The Fry Life. I just happened to find their YouTube channel when I was looking at service dog videos. She has cystic fibrosis, and they're such a sweet couple. I highly suggest going over to their channel to watch their videos. I'll link their channel. I'll link the channel down below in the description box. They're just so positive and uplifting. That girl goes through so much, and yeah, so go check them out down in link. They have an amazing little, well, it's not little, but amazing. She has an amazing service dog. He's a poodle. His name is Ollie. He's so cute and sweet. So anyways, I'm going to go to bed. And I'll talk to you in the morning. If you're interested, and I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe by hitting the butterfly up in this corner. If you're interested in yesterday's video, I'll link it in the video right here. Just click this box. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and do so down below, and I'll answer them. If you're wanting something more personal, if you hit the About Me, and over on the right side, you'll see like a little message box. You can just message me, so that you don't have to have your comment up for everyone to see. If you want something more personal, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you have a great night's sleep and that you have a great day tomorrow. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.